Fellow Ugandans, my name is Chagulanyi Sentamu Robert, also known as Bobi Wine. Today is Saturday, the 17th of January 2026, and the time is 9 a.m. in the morning. My wife and I have been under house arrest since the 15th of January when we had elections, and yesterday our house was raided by some police officers together with a number of other unknown individuals in plain clothes. They used ladders to climb over our fence. They cut off our electricity, they cut off our cameras, and they were being assisted by a helicopter that was hovering in the sky of our compound and providing them light as they were doing what they were doing. Amidst that raid, I was able to use my skills and escape my house. But I know they're looking for me. But even if they succeed and get me and do whatever, I want to say this to you, fellow Ugandans. First and foremost, we reject whatever is being declared by Mr. Byabakama, because those so-called results that they're declaring are fake and they don't in any way reflect what happened at the polling stations or what is at the declaration forms. And therefore, those results, the so-called results, are fake. After arresting almost all our agents, after ballot stuffing, and after shutting off the internet, the regime is trying to once again rig the elections. What happened in the polling station is a completely different story, and we demand that the internet be restored and the rightful declaration forms and tally sheets from the districts are uploaded on the internet so that the people of Uganda can see the rightful results in transparency. We also demand that they hold whatever declaration is going on until the internet is restored and until the people of Uganda can follow up on the results in transparency. We are glad that there are protests, and we encourage the people of Uganda to resist any rigging and to resist any effort of subduing their voice. We also want to call upon the media, which has deliberately ignored what is happening in the country. There are widespread protests across the country, and these widespread arrests, and people are being killed. For example, in Butambala, at the house of Honorable Mwanga Chivumbi, 10 people were shot and killed in one house by the police. In Waise, 4 people have been shot dead. In Mukono, 4 people were shot dead. In Machinge, we have information that 3 people were shot dead. And in Kayonga and Luero, we are yet to get the statistics of the people that have been killed and what exactly is happening. We want to firmly call upon the people of Uganda to reject these fake results that are being read at Ruboa by Mr. Byabakama and his Electoral Commission, and we want to call upon the people of Uganda to non-violently protest and reject any effort to subvert their voice and demand that the rightful results are announced. I thank you for God and my country. Fellow Ugandans, my name is...
This is Chagulanyi Sentamu Robert Bobi Wine's address to the world, to the nation, and to everyone around any corner of the world. What's happening in Uganda today, currently? And these are some of the pictures, photos that I took from his home. What's happening at his home, at his house? He is under house arrest. Mainly the wife, Bobi Chagulanyi, is under house arrest because Bobi has said for him, he managed to escape from his house. Now he's hiding from somewhere else. Nobody knows where he is hiding, but this is what is at his home. These are some of the pictures took from his home. These are the officers who are supposed to protect us, to keep the law, that are breaking the law in our uniform. They are at his home. Look, this is Chagulanyi's gate. These are the officers that have raided his house, that are at his home. What are they doing? Look, this is Chagulanyi's compound. The men and the women in uniform have jumped up and they're in his compound. What are they doing? Why are they there?
They're skinny.
Look at them. Look at them. What they're doing. These are criminals. This is a criminal regime, and we must reject everything they are doing. If you are doing things that are upright, if you know you have won, if you know you are winning, if you know you have support, why are you switching off the internet? Why are you arresting people? Why are you shooting people? Why are you killing Ugandans, innocent Ugandans who are demanding for transparency? If I ask, I want to see where you are getting those results, then does that mean you kill me, shoot me to death? Because I've asked to show me the reality, to show me the evidence where you're getting the results you are reading it us. This is what's going on at Kyagulanyi Ssentamu's house, home in Magere. For him, he managed to escape, but look, all this deployment for what? Okay, all this deployment for what? Because they fear, even them, they know what they are doing is against the law. What they are doing is fake. They know it. So that's why they are doing all this nonsense. What are they doing here? Look at them. Ugandans, we must rise up, we must wake up and stop this nonsense. Look, oh, these are the pictures from Kyagulanyi Ssentamu's house. If Museveni is doing the right thing, why would you send all these drones, all these helicopters with light to look? Kyagulanyi said they had an helicopter up that was providing light to these officers to see what they are doing, jumping to his house. Look, this is the helicopter that was providing light to those officers who are supposed to protect us, who are supposed to keep law, who are now breaking the law in the name of Museveni to cling on power. Look at his home. Look, they have jumped into the fence. They are inside the house. What are they doing in Kyagulanyi's house? Do they need to be there? They don't need to be there. So Ugandans, we need to fight for ourselves. Look, they used even the ladder. They are bringing the ladder. Look, this is a ladder. That's a ladder. They are holding a ladder to jump on it into Kyagulanyi's house. Why are you using a ladder to jump into someone's private home? This is against the law, international law. This is against it. You can't use the ladder to jump into someone's home, someone's house without their permission. Even if you are an office of the law, that one is impossible. You have to ask for permission or to say the reason why you are entering my house. And you have to enter my house through the correct channels, not through jumping the fence. So this is Ugandans, what we must reject. This is what we must all rise up, peace-free, and we reject all this nonsense. Museveni is a blood sack, is a killer. So Ugandans, it's our duty, it's our responsibility to say no to all this nonsense, to say no to all this criminality. If we don't do it, if we don't raise up, if we don't fight for ourselves, nobody will fight for us. Now, look, what is he doing there? This is Kyagulanyi's plantation. What is he doing there? If Museveni thinks he's doing everything right, if he believes he is really loved and he was voted by Ugandans, why would you send criminals at someone's house? For what? To do what? Thank God, Kyagulanyi managed to escape from these boys, managed to escape from these killers, bloody suckers. Look, they're in his plantation, they are in his compound. But because Kyagulanyi is a labourable styler, is a ghetto boy, managed to escape from them and they don't know where he is. We've got that address of him from outside of his home, from outside of his house. But he managed to escape and is safe and alarming. But as far as I speak now, internet in Uganda is back. Look, this is the airplane, the helicopter. This is the plane they were using. This is what it was that was providing light to them after cutting off all the lights, the internet, the electricity at his home. Now, why would you do all that? Claiming to be the winner, claiming to be loved, winning by 70 something. The The dictator is in panic. We have to rise up and do something as the Ugandans. Please wake up.